I love this story. A patriotic grandma. She's worn the same shirt to celebrate the 4th of July every day or every year for 25 years. It is a holiday tradition. But just this year, her family noticed something thanks to the World Cup. Her shirt is actually a replica of the flag of Panama, not a tribute to the American
Poor grandma.
Poor lady. No word if grandma will find a new outfit for tomorrow.
Surprise!
I hope she still wears it.
Yeah, I think she should.
It's funny.
Yeah.